one arrest during all of this. One protester was sent to jail. Fortunately, no one was hurt. We're live downtown tonight. Jeff Abel, Fox 45 News.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Well, today's decision will likely have a big impact on the case. Kurt Nachman from EN Lawyers joins us here to break down what this all means. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, were you surprised by the decision?
Frankly, I was surprised by the decision. It's unusual in a case of this high publicity not to at least spend a little bit more time entertaining a decision to change venue.
So it was pretty quick, right? Like 15 minutes of discussion, and then the judge broke for 30 minutes, came back and made his ruling.
Yep, that was very fast. In particular, in light of a recent case, the Dinkins case, which was a 2010 Court of Special Appeals case, which was a Baltimore City police involved case that was moved to Howard County based on the media coverage of that particular case.
So there was precedent for this type of thing to move it out.
There was.
What factors was the judge likely taking into consideration as he made his decision?
He would have looked at the press coverage, but I think a big factor in this case was the fact that the trials were severed. And when you have severance of these cases, the actual trial itself gets a lot smaller. And so your ability to find 12 people who can be fair and unbiased becomes easier because basically you're going to select from 300 people. All you need to find is 12 out of 300 people. And the defense attorney in the state only have 12 strikes on either side. So it's not as though you've got 6 defendants sitting together where the state gets a large number of strikes and each of the defendants gets a large number of strikes. It shrinks the pool a lot, and so that may have had a very practical ramification on Judge Williams' decision today.
Is this automatically bad news for the defense, as a lot of people believe that it is?
I don't think it's automatically bad news for the defense. They still have the option to have a bench trial, but also the case is difficult to begin with, at least based on the information that's been provided to us through the motions and through the things that have been filed in the court. This is definitely an uphill battle for the state. They do have to prove the allegations beyond a reasonable doubt, and so it's not as though they're automatically going to get a dunker in this case. And they still have to either convince a judge or convince 12 people that the officers committed this conduct.
All right, Kurt Nachman from EN Lawyers, thank you so much for coming in and shedding some light on what happened today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
A preacher and protester arrested last night for charges related to last week's